Good morning, traders. Happy Friday. Good morning, YouTubers. Good morning, Discord. Glad you can make it this morning. We had a few stocks moving. Don't see any moving now. That's because it's getting close to our market open. We have about 4 minutes to go. Hopefully something will pop up here for us. FSR has been moving a little bit. Don't know if it'll continue. Retesting a high right now. KTRA moving just before we open here. We got about 2 minutes to go. Maybe this will be the one right out of the gate. Let's see what happens. If you're new here, we'll be watching this momentum column. We watch for numbers to start increasing. We watch for a volume spike to happen beside those numbers. You've never been here before, the stocks come to us. We don't go to them. We don't go searching for them. If they're moving in pre-market, they're going to pop up right here in the watch list. Once they start moving, we confirm we have a crossover of the moving averages and that these spike arrows come in. We like to see a bullish signal up here. It'll pop in if this candle is bullish. We'll be monitoring buyers and sellers. We'll be monitoring this volume down here. This is volume lines. It is not moving averages. These are the buyers. These are the sellers. When we see one spiking, we immediately go to this current volume bar to make sure there's enough volume for us to get in and out safely. Do not trade off of my screen. Sometimes it is delayed. And I don't want it to cost you money. Make sure you get set up with your own system and trade off of your own computer. It is the last trading day of the year. I'm kind of glad to see another one get behind us. I'm ready for some things to change. Pushing out as much data as I can. Maybe you need to go out and come back in, Trader 22, or adjust the resolution on your video. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Market is open. Be watching for a volume spike to kick in. Cheaper penny stock here in the 40-cent range. Not looking too strong for this one. It's pulling back, selling off. That market open. Make sure your chart is on EXT or you won't be able to buy pre-market stocks. That would be TIF, Time and Force, EXT. Do we get a pullback here? I'll be marking support and resistance levels. This is the resistance level. Down here would be support. We play the bounces on every stock that comes back. It's called a pullback play. We wait for a run-up. We don't chase green candles. We wait for a pullback. I'll be marking out these levels. Once the price turns around and starts reversing, I put in a resistance line because it couldn't get any higher. Then when we see the red candle come down and stop and it starts reversing, I'll put in a support line, which is support. We play between these two lines, and most of the time it breaks right through the upper line. So entries will always be down here in the support area. That decision will be on you. But you'll watch us do this play over and over and over as long as we have a stock moving and participating. YCBD taking off. If we reverse here, I will put in the resistance line. This is the one we want. Once we get down here, I'll mark support. Hopefully we get a bounce. We need this candle to close before I put this support level in. Not very much money here, only paying nickels. Long tail on the bottom of this candles means the buyers are buying up what they're selling. That's an indication that there's more buyers present than sellers. All right, that candle did close, but it looks like we're working on a second candle. If it comes back up, I'll mark it. There we go. Let's see if we get the bounce here. So down here would have been your entry. We did get the bounce right back up. And your exit would be up here somewhere. Sometimes it breaks through. That's going to depend on you when you want to get out or not. Not a very good profit on this one, a couple pennies. It wasn't really worth it. I'm just kind of laying it out here for you so you understand what we're doing. Not much volume on FLJ. It is ticking. It is down from previous pre-market prices. SXTC, sorry about that. Getting a bump up here. Let's see if we can get a resistance level set. Nice run up on this one. Really got a lot of buyers here on this stock. The volume is low, so there must not be no sellers present. That's what it is. Still rising. Looking real strong on this one. Probably going to come down pretty hard. Lots of buyers present. They're not letting it come down. Need some profit takers here to get a clean entry, or else you're chasing green candles. Pretty strong on the buyer side. They're not letting it come down. Maybe getting ready for another run up. Yeah, there we go. We're getting a little bit of one. Let's see if we can get the support level set for the entry. Need this red candle to close. They may not let it close. Tall wick on the bottom. Then buyers are really coming in and keeping it up. Going up for more. You could have gotten in on that red candle. Whenever you see a long tail on a red candle, that means the buyers are keeping it up. Nice gains there, about 35 cents. I'll remove that line and set some new ones. We have not gotten a strong pullback yet. Steadily going. Very nice profits on this one. They definitely don't want this one coming down. They've drove it up twice in a row. Don't know if I would chance it at this level. There's got to be some profit takers here soon. Still going. That's over $1. That's unusual for a Friday. Thank you, Lord, for the blessing. All right, here's our pullback. See if we can get this red candle to close, or do the buyers come in and bring it right back up? Be watching for a long tail on the bottom of this red candle. On down. May get a good bounce on this one. That candle did close. Let's see if we can hold support here. Definitely holding at 419. Pulling our way back up. Definitely have a lot of buyers on board. Right on through. Nice, perfect pullback to go up for more profit. That was very nice. You would have had to get out at the top up there. You got to play here every morning. Watch what we do. Don't get stung by these things. The pullback's easy to play. Once it's down here at the bottom, you get an entry level for the bounce back up. This one had a nice bounce back up for about 50 cents. Hopefully you caught some of the green candles back here when they were doing the pullback with the red candles with the long tails. Hope everyone got a piece of that one. It was nice. That was a low volume play. It wasn't really 100,000 shares in all of that movement. That tells you there was very little sellers on board. Good job, Jim. Good job, Dana. Good job, Clyde. You're very welcome. I'll be doing a walkthrough about 6:30. Let's get through this market open first. Good job, Back Road. Good job, Jason. Way to go. Good job, Trump. So this is one you want to keep in your watch list, or at least on another chart somewhere. Want to watch it throughout the morning, see if it starts bouncing around again. Other people will find it. It will probably rise again eventually. If not, then the party will be over for that one. Good job, Jason, on the other one. Gotta love it for a Friday morning. Good start for the day. Breakfast is paid for, even though we haven't had it yet. TIRX on the move here, already getting a pullback. We are on very low volume. Don't know if I will trust this one yet. We need a lot more buyers to come in. We don't want to give up the profits we just made. Let's see if we get support here. That's where we're going to get our entry, is down here at the bottom of this red candle. If it closes, if it gets a long tail like that on the bottom, that means the buyers are buying up what they're selling. They're trying to drive it back up. Need this red candle to close down at the bottom, or it's going to go up some more. That long tail on the bottom of this candle going up for some more. Not liking the volume on this one. It's pretty low, so if you're in profit on it, I would probably be real cautious on this one. Not a whole lot of volume. These are the ones that'll sting you. You get in and there's nobody else there to buy it. Long tail on the top is always bad news. That's the sellers and the profit takers driving it back down. Showing weakness. And pulling down. So our resistance level will be up here now. See if we can get a support level down here at the bottom. Don't know if I'll buy this one or not. Tall wicks on the bottom are pretty good. This one scares me. I'm going to say this one's over. Don't chance your money. Very low volume on this stock. I would not risk it. We're scalpers. We need these numbers really flying. Only paying pennies anyway. No need to get all excited about this one. 129 to 132 to 136. Not worth it. Don't stick your money in it. Well, that was a good start. Nice blessing. Thank you, Lord, for this morning. Helps us end the year nicely, at least for our pre-market session. This is what low volume does for you. That's why I said stay clear. Don't want to give up your profits. Robert, I am. Thank you, Trump. Amen to that. And I do praise the Lord every day. My blessings are great. You are one of my blessings. It does not work in pre-market. At least I don't think it does. I did not program it for that. I'll take a look at it. Oh, it is working in pre-market. I don't know how accurate it will be. It's not programmed for pre-market. YCBD coming off of that magic scan. And I know a lot of you don't have it. And a lot of you are on Schwab and can't load it when I do stick it out there. So we'll just wait. I'll get it to you over the weekend. Thank you, Jim Smith, for that contribution. God bless you, brother. Those donations really help us keep going here for free. I don't want to charge anybody. I love doing this. Nice run up. So let's do magic scan over here so everybody can see it's a powerful scan, I promise you. You're not going to get a whole bunch of stocks out of this one, but when you do, they're usually winners. Dana, yeah, you're going to say that till you get this scan. You'll change your mind. You may only trade that scan. I keep saying I'm going to quit coding, but man, I keep getting these thoughts in my head. I'm still being guided. I can't stop until it's over. I mean, I'm being led by the Lord here, so let's just see where it goes. Not going to quit on him. Right when I think I'm done, I'm not. It is not. I won't release it till the weekend. I passed it out to a few yesterday. There's probably 30 or 40 that have it. I want to make a video on it and get it out there on a video on YouTube so we can bring in more support and bring in more investors to our program. But I put it out there so I can see all of the blessings come back to me. Oh, this is great. That's what I want to hear. It's going to happen, I promise you. This is our pre-market scan. This is pre-market scan custom. There is a difference between the two. You can see this morning they're both performing well. I think this one's going to be the cream of the crop right here. This one will work all day long, putting you on the winners. And believe it or not, it came out of this code, just coded a different way, processing the data differently. So this one code has led to all of this powerful plays. It's incredible. It really is. Once you figure out trading is only about buyers and sellers and volume and price action, you pretty much can master almost any stock. You know what to look for. Give you an example, this code is in this indicator, it's in these label indicators, it's in these arrows, it's in these volume, it's in these volume lines, it's in this scan. You see how this magic scan is working magic on this stock? It's processing data differently. That's what it's doing. Dusty, I'll release it over the weekend. We need to get some members coming in here. It kind of slowed down a little bit. We're at about 80 a day. We're now down to about 65. Yesterday was a really good day. It was up in the 90s. I have to use them for promotion. That's the only reason I hold them from you, or I'm testing them. Shane, yes, they are. Both of them are over there. So you want to focus on loading the indicators that are in current setup on Discord. That's what you see on your screen. That's the first one we played. That was the first blessing we received this morning. I have it on another chart. I'm just checking it out since nothing else is moving at the moment. All right, since you're new here, I'm going to do an introduction. I am Ricky Gaspard. I'm a guy who trades from his home office. I've been trading since 1990. I'm also a ThinkScript coder. I've been doing that for about 15 years, so I pretty much know the ins and outs of ThinkScript coding. My first creation 7 months ago was this volume spike indicator. I needed a way to quit paying for scanning services, and they told me it could not be done in ThinkorSwim, and I proved them wrong. I broke down the volume. It wouldn't give me the data to the buyers and sellers, so I broke down the volume. If the volume is increasing and the price is rising, I called that buyers. If the price is increasing, if the volume is increasing and the price is falling, I called it sellers. And I broke it down in this indicator. So when you see red, that means it's going down. And when you see green, that means the buyers are coming in and driving it up. This code has taken me a long time to master. It's gave me other opportunities for other indicators. I coded it over here to start looking 30 minutes back for anything that's moving. So in pre-market or during the day, if something's barely moving, it gets a lower number. The more it starts moving, the higher score it gets, and it starts climbing up the ladder, like you've seen these pre-market stocks that rocketed for us this morning. So once we see a spike, and it's usually beside one of these numbers because these are the ones that are moving, and we come over here and we check out volume. We need a lot of volume because we're scalping for profits. And the more volume we have, the easier it is to get in and to get out of a stock. Once we see that spike, we see these crossover of these two moving averages. This is the 5 and the 13 EMA. 5 and 13 is good for scalping. They get quick response. As you can see, they turned up north and this stock took off. And if it keeps spiking, you get these spike arrows in below each candle, letting you know the buyers are still coming in. Then you start getting these red ones to let you know it's reversing. I mean, these top ones to let you know it's reversing. Yours are probably red and green. Mine are just white, so I can see them. I have vision issues. So you're either going to see a green candle down here or a red one up here, and this keeps track of it for you to let you know if it's pulling back or moving up. Up here, I coded a label that says bullish and bearish, so it's monitoring this candle. If it's a strong bullish or bearish, it'll pop in up here, bullish or bearish. This is the overall volume of the stock. I do not use volume bars. I break my volume down so I can tell what's happening within that volume. I created these two labels here to let me know if there were more buyers or more sellers in the overall volume of the stock. This really helped a lot. That let me know over a longer period of time, were there more buyers or sellers? But I wanted to see that in a picture, so I turned these two labels into volume lines. Now I can see the history of the volume and the buyers coming in and the sellers also right behind them. So down here is low volume, up here is high volume. So once it takes off, these are the buyers above the sellers. They're driving the price up, as you can see above. You see the sellers coming in and chasing them, taking profits on the way up. This is not moving averages. Down here is low volume. Up here is high volume. So don't confuse the angle of these lines with the angle of the price, because this red line can be going up, but the price is going to be coming down. So don't reference the two as directions as far as the way they're pointing. Never trade off of my screen. Sometimes my screen is delayed and it could cost you money. Make sure you join our Discord and get set up properly on your own machine before you start trading. Visit our YouTube channel. That's where all of the videos are of these indicators. As they were born, you can see from the beginning to the end just about how these indicators grew into other indicators. Watch our YouTube videos, like our YouTube videos, comment on our YouTube videos. It keeps the ratings up there so we can bring more investors in, show them how to make some money, and keep our ratings high so YouTube keeps pushing us out there. I'm offering this information for free. It's donation-based only. Donations are not mandatory, but it helps us keep the channel going, keeping everybody educated for free. We also have a Patreon link over in Discord. If you just want to pay a monthly fee each month, you're welcome to do that as well. You can choose the amount you think this is worth, anywhere from $5 to $30 a month. It's not very much. It's less than lunch money, I guess, nowadays. So once you watch the YouTube videos, there's a link to our Discord channel to join our Discord. Once you join our Discord, you'll find these files over in Current Setup. If you're new to Discord, head over to Start Here and follow the links around so you get familiar how to navigate Discord. You'll find these files in Current Setup. If you don't know how to install these indicators, you can visit our how-to videos, and they'll help walk you through installing labels, scripts, and indicators. While you're over there, we have a support department. If you have trouble installing these indicators, reach out to support. If I'm not there, there's many people knowledgeable enough to give you a helping hand, help you get set up. Also visit our trading floor with Gregster and River Place Dad doing their due diligence on stocks. And they post the good ones as they happen. It's been slim pickings lately, but they're still doing a good job. So I encourage you to visit the trading floor. Also visit our options trader channel, where we have Bobby over there. He's watching everybody and trading along with them with doing options, asking questions throughout the day. He also holds a live stream like I do. When there's enough participants, he tries to do that at least once a week. He does hold a full-time job, so you have to be a little patient with him. Sometimes he just can't do it. Also visit our futures channel. We have a few people trading futures. If you want to get some information out of them, they'll be willing to help you. Come join our community. We have over 3,000 investors. Everyone is using some or all of these indicators. Thank you for joining us this morning as we wait on the next stock to pop up. And if you haven't liked this live stream, please do keep my ratings up so I can keep this going for free. So hit the like button for me. Give me a blessing this morning. That'll help us get through the weekend. All right, I think I ran out of words. That was the whole vocabulary. So if you never traded before, don't come here and just start clicking the button, or you'll probably lose some of your money, if not all of it. There's a lot more to trading than just watching pretty indicators work perfectly on your screen. Just because they're working great doesn't mean that you know when to get in and get out. You have to come here repeatedly every morning. Watch us do this over and over and over. The success rate is extremely high. You can ask any member in chat. They will tell you that what we got going is above and beyond normal. We've been blessed over the last 7-8 months, and the blessing has been really good. So you have to know about moving averages, volume. You have to know about candles, wicks. You have to know about spiking volume. You have to know about a Momo indicator. There's many things you need to know. I highly encourage you to watch the YouTube videos, watch the how-to videos, get real familiar before you start throwing money at it. And when you do, start with small share size. I don't care if it's 5 or 10 shares. Just start small. Build your confidence level before you really start making good money. The better you get at it, up your share size a little bit at a time. Always be cautious, especially in pre-market. Things move pretty quickly. So thank you to everyone this morning. Thank you for showing up. Hope you made a little bit of money. I know some of you did, but just keep watching if you didn't, because this is repetitive. It just happens over and over and over. We use the same play over and over and over. Don't change strategies when you're trying to learn this one. Perfect this one. Don't go watching YouTube. Somebody else want to teach you something else. It's not going to help you out. You got to be focused. And you can't stay focused if you're trying to learn Fibonacci or whatever on somebody else's channel. You need to stay here, focus on what we do, and perfect it. That's how you become successful. Guys, I'm going to stick to trading this morning. I mean, you're asking me questions of setting things up. How do I separate screens? That's not what this session is about. This one is a trading session, but I'll be more than happy to help you after this live stream. So please hold your support questions. I need to stay focused on trading. I want to make some money, and I can't do both at the same time. If it's a simple question, I'll answer you. But if you're asking me how to break down screens and put all of this together, this is not the place for it. If one of the other members want to help you out on your question, they will provide you with what they know. But I need to keep these sessions for trading only. I'm running V4 at the top and Dominator on the bottom. That's all we're running, and of course, these scanners. I haven't changed anything for quite some time on these indicators. They're fine-tuned. I don't have to mess with them. I just load them up. You have the same links over in Discord. Not seeing a spike on YCBD. It's just sitting there dormant. We only post stocks if that volume is really moving. I mean, there's no sense in posting one that looks like it's going to go up. We want to know that it's going up. Sometimes you'll see the members post stocks I'm not seeing. That's due to the 5-minute delay in scan refresh on ThinkorSwim. That's why we trade in groups. Sometimes I'll get a stock that they don't have. Sometimes they'll get one that I don't have. And if we keep the team effort going up, we don't miss any stocks that are moving. Really helps out in overcoming that 5-minute delay. So as far as the 5-minute delay, it doesn't bother me anymore. I have you as backup. Got kind of quiet after those two little money makers. Like everybody wanted to end the year with a profit in pre-market. It's been done. Mission accomplished. They auto refresh, Buster. We don't do the refreshing. If you're just popping in, please hit the like button on this stream. We're about 50% likes and 315 viewers. Let's keep the ratings up. Let's keep the free information going. And the only way I can keep it going for free is if we keep the ratings up. Don't know if it's true or not, but I hear a lot of people. I saw some comments on the YouTube videos about we have the highest viewer rating for pre-market trading every morning. I'm going to have to confirm that. Of course, I've never explored how many people were on live. Maybe we are the only ones that are live on pre-market. Maybe that's why we get the higher rating. Also saw a comment, man, your name is all over the internet. People love you. I have yet to confirm that one. I know you love me, but I haven't seen any internet comments. Where would they be? It's a high spread play. No past history, so you got to be really careful on these kind. Whenever you see the green candle coming in and all of a sudden this spread gets really high, it looks like ThinkorSwim or Schwab is trying to make money off of this play. So the minute you click the button, you may end up paying 25 or 30 cents to $1, maybe $2 if you don't watch this indicator. This is the bid, spread, and ask. That's these little tiny letters you see up here. I brought it out where I could see it so my vision could focus in. I have it set for 9 cents. If it's over a 9-cent spread, I don't click the mouse button because at 1,000 shares at 9 cents, that's $90. I start negative. This figure is adjustable. If you go to Studies, Edit Studies, and click on the V4 gear icon, you can set your spread limit. We could have a pullback working here. Don't forget that conversation I just had, spread limit. When this price drops, they raise the spread because they know you're fixing to buy in on the dip. I don't know if you've ever focused in on that, but that's how it happens. They try to trap you getting in. Let's see if that's a support level. I think I would stay clear of this stock. The volume is too low for scalping. You could get stung easy on it. So we have two red flags. We have low volume and we have spread being manipulated. Sonia, my spread limit is 9 cents. I don't even want to pay 9 cents. I'd rather it still be green when I click the button. Sometimes I'll buy 2, 3, 4, 5,000 shares of something, and when you add 9 cents to that, at 5,000 shares, you're looking at 450 negative on a start. You can set it as default. I'll show you how. You just click Studies, Edit Studies. Then you click the gear icon here by V4, and right here it says Spread Limit. This is where you set the amount you don't want to pay. If it exceeds this amount, that label will turn red for you. So about 7 minutes, 6 minutes actually, it'll be the top of the hour, 7 a.m. That's the next chance for news to be released. Hopefully we'll get some news at 7 a.m. We'll see another stock spiking up. Let's keep the blessings going here. One more would be a good pre-market session. We've already had 2. So we're 2 out of 2 this morning on the pullback. Joseph, that might not be your computer. We have such low volume in the market. You're going to get bad entries and bad exits. Sometimes you can't get out. If you're selling, if there's no buyers there to buy them, you're going to get a bad exit. Sometimes you may click the button to get in and there's nobody selling enough shares for you to get in. And when they do sell it, you get a bad entry. That's why we like high volume, so we don't have that issue. When I say high volume, I'm not talking about a certain number, because in pre-market, most stocks do not have volume until news or somebody starts buying them. So we like volume flow, very high volume flow. This number does not need to stop, in other words. Once we get past seeing that these numbers are really flying, then we don't have any problem about getting in and getting out. So this is kind of the slowest week of the year for trading. Before this live stream, I used to not even trade this week. I would take Christmas to New Year's off. We may end up doing that. We'll see how it goes. It hasn't been too bad of a week, but we have had a lot of people get stung from bad entries and bad exits. So it may be wise to not trade. And everybody take some time off away from trading, rest the mind, and start back on January 2nd. I haven't even looked at FSR. It's not up here on the chart. There's no volume in it. No sense in looking at it unless it's moving. I don't know if any of you are playing after hours yesterday, but I made 2 stock plays in after hours for some nice profits. You may want to tune in. It's really slow in after hours. But if you load up this pre-market scan and you watch the momentum numbers, not the spike, I discovered this yesterday. If you watch these spike numbers, you'll find the ones in after hours trading where the buyers are coming in. This will fire for you way before the volume spike. It lets you get in early on after hours. So what I do is I get in my easy chair. There's a laptop beside it. And I turn on after hours when the market closes, kick back, and occasionally I glance at these numbers. And yesterday I got 2 stock plays for a couple of $100 just sitting in my easy chair. I was not. I was using the pre-market scan. I didn't even think to check it. I will now that you mentioned it. So keep in mind, after hours is kind of like pre-market. You're not fighting a bunch of sellers. And sometimes companies release news after the bell. I mean, we had one go up. I'm trying to think of what it was. It went from $4 to $22 in after hours. I think that was Wednesday. Yeah, I believe it was seen, now that you typed it in there. Sometimes I think it's best to trade pre-market and after hours and just let the regular session go away. I seem to make more money in those 2 sessions than I do on regular session without fighting the battle with everybody wanting to short. It's 7 o'clock. I don't see anything happening yet. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes. If somebody puts out news, somebody's got to interpret that news. And I don't check news, I check numbers. That's all I play is volume numbers. Volume and price action, that's where the winning stocks are. That's the winning trading system. You have to master volume and price action. One day next week, let's remove all the indicators. How about that? And I'll do that for you. Let's remove all the indicators and let's do it by eyesight. I won't even put support and resistance lines in. We'll see how many of you can call that pullback without lines. It's very easy. You've been here and seen me do it over and over and over. You don't need the lines. That's the whole purpose of this setup, is to get you to focus on volume and price action. Once you learn it, you can remove the indicators. You mastered it at that point. This is the first one we played this morning. Somebody else thinks it's going up. Nice volume. We'll have to wait for a retest of 482, 462, correction. So I want it to come around and bounce off of 462 for the next bounce up. So I don't chase these green candles. It could just pull right back down on that retest. So if you bought this candle, you could go negative as it's coming down, or you could get lucky and it goes up more. I'm watching these volume lines. Sorry about that. These volume lines where buyers and sellers are present. You can see they're fighting the battle. They're pretty much equal. So the chances of this going up are weakened when this happens. Good job, Malik. Good morning to you guys just popping in, and gals. All right, it looks like nothing for 7 a.m. It's XTX trying to get up there. Still have that battle going on right here against the buyers and the sellers. So you can see how fast the magic scan, it's on this stock. It's watching it without even a volume spike. Thank you, Malik, for your donation. God bless you, brother. The magic scan is telling you up. That's what I'm seeing. Yep, I'm seeing it, JC. YCBD. Making another move here. See if we can get some buyers. It's looking really good on the dominator. It's down at the bottom. Maybe it's going to run up. Definitely trying. Probably going to go up to retest this level here. I don't like the tall wicks on the top. That tells me the buyers are giving up. Probably just the excitement from this run up, that market open for us. Somebody else thinks they can get it back up there, and they could be correct. Not liking the tall wicks on the top, though. Still looks to have buyers aboard. Looks like they gave up on it. It's still trying to go. Probably going to make it to that 149 retest. It may take a while to get there, but I think that's where it's headed. Could have a small pullback here before it makes it up there. Nope, the buyers are still there. They're battling, though. The buyers and the sellers are right side by side, so that's the reason for the slow movement. The risk is high. I say don't risk it. Good job, Sonia. SXTC still over here in the magic scan. It's still up, looking good on the charts. CGA, very low volume stock. It is being monitored by the magic scan as one of the two stocks. Just wish it had more volume is what I hope. All it takes is one good seller to knock this one down. Could possibly have a pullback. Let's see where we go. It's a low volume stock, so be very careful on this one. You may have that bad entry and bad exit. Remember I said that. Only 15,000 shares traded. 16. So think of it this way. If a trader like me bought 5,000 shares, there's 3 people trading this stock at 15,000 shares. That's why you don't want low volume. Not necessarily the last red bar. Sometimes you'll get 2 or 3 red bars on the pullback. You just need to wait till the sell-off or the profit takers are done. Mark the bottom of the last red candle for the bounce up. It could be 1 candle. It could be 2 or 3. I'll take a look at KTA. Well, I don't find a KTA. Did I read it wrong? KTRA, okay. Yeah, that one's a no-go. That one's been selling off for quite some time. And it's a cheaper stock. I am not on Instagram. Everyone's telling me I should be, but I haven't made it there yet. I currently have so much to do. Currently, reaching out to a new venture is not possible at this time. CGA breaking out. Let's see if we get a pullback on it. This would be the second pullback. Long wick on the bottom is good. That means the buyers are taking over. They're buying up what they're selling. Trying to get another push. Let's see if we can mark this candle. I need this candle to close. And hopefully we don't get another red one behind it. Buyers are coming in, long tail on the bottom. I'm going to say there's not enough volume here to make a safe play on this stock. Only 56,000 shares on that last candle. It's definitely wanting to go up. The indicators are looking good on my side, on my other screen. Long tails on the bottom. The buyers are there. Running into that resistance level at 433. So if you look at the stocks listed over here in the Magic Scan, look what stocks it's got up here. The CGA, the SXTC, the FLJ, and the FSR. Did we not see them already this morning? Nice bump up. Volume has increased on this stock. Lots of sellers up there at that 433 level. A lot more up at 460. This one's pulling back. Keep in mind, these stocks are in this list for a reason. The scan's doing its due diligence on stocks. CGA trying to make a move back up to 433. Volume has died off since the last try. Probably a risk play at this point. Good morning to everybody who recently popped in. If you're just getting here, you missed a good start on pre-market. I'll check it out. Low volume. Just guessing at them moving doesn't work for us. We need them moving. SXTC trying to make its way up from 492 to 539. Looking kind of strong here, gaining volume. That candle has more volume than the last. PANH making a run up here. Or attempting to. Good job, back road. Looks like this one's already attempted. I think we looked at it earlier this morning. It's already attempted that 585 level. It can't get through it. Thank you, Dana, for your donation. God bless you, brother. And it did break through. Let's see if we can get a pullback. Let's see how strong it is. Nice run up. This is where we're getting our pullback. Oh, big sell-off right there. Low volume stock. That's why that happens. There's not enough people in there to keep it up safely. I say don't play them when they're this low, even though they look tempting. And even though you could make some good money off of it, but the risk is so high on low volume. Just takes one big red candle like that to bring you a couple $100 in the hole. Definitely bouncing off of 585. Pretty volatile. That's because it's low volume. That's how fast it can get right back down to the bottom on low volume. We don't buy anything into anything unless we're monitoring the price action and waiting on a pullback. Looking at because something looked good in the last few 30 minutes to an hour doesn't mean it's going to continue going. The play was at the beginning of the movement. ADTX just needs a lot of volume to be a good one. Right now, the volume just isn't there. Another try at it. It wants to go up bad. It needs some volume. Might be one to put on the watch list for the market open. Stick it on another chart. It did break through on low volume. It's headed up there. Nice gains from $6.20 almost to $7. Good job, Raymond. Hope you made $1 million on that one. Or at least paid for an ice cream. Still going. That's amazing on such low volume. I hate to see the red candles come. It's going to drop like a rock off a cliff. Still going strong. So that is resistance up there at 724. We must have played this stock in the past or that resistance level wouldn't be there. Rick R., I do not use stop losses. I don't have time for them. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but we're in and out. It's just too fast for me to worry about a stop. If I'm wrong, I just click the mouse and get out, and I do that immediately. I cut my losses really quick. If I click that mouse and that next candle's red, I'm probably out. I did not make the right decision to get in. I never do market orders. I buy the ask and sell the bid. And I have auto send selected. I don't go through the confirmation of my order. When I click, I'm in. When I click out, I'm out. ADTX still putting in the profits here. I don't know what's got this one going, but it's doing it on low volume. Francisco, I'll get it out there over the weekend. Good job, Trader 22. Thank you, Romology. If you're just popping in, do me a favor, hit the like button on this stream. Let's keep the ratings up so we can keep this service going for free. Hitting the like button keeps YouTube putting me out there to other people, and that's what we need to happen. Good ratings means more traders, means more profit. Don, I think the volume was too low on it. It's a low volume stock. This is looking for million shares or better. I think where this scan is going to be really beneficial is after market open. This is going to be the money maker. Going to sort through the mess and get everything organized. Let's see, CGA may be making a swing up from the bottom. This was an earlier play. It's down here in the list. Very low volume. Could be a pullback here. A little bit late on it. Let's see if it'll bounce back up there for about 20 cents. Another low volume stock. Looks like we did get almost there. It still may make it. I see the buyers are chasing the sellers on the dominator. Coming back down for a retest of 411. $411 back up to $460 would be a good profit. Too bad the volume is so low. I'm going to stay away from these low volume stocks. I highly encourage you to do as well. I know we're looking at profits disappearing. So if you trade them, the risk is on you. I already got stung earlier this week for $500 on a low volume stock. Luckily, I made it up and I am green this week. I don't see a purple tag. What purple tag are you referring to? On my screen or on your screen? Are you referring to something I don't see? My screen seems to be working fine. I'm going to guess it's on your computer, not mine. If you're talking about this one here, I can't control that. It's probably a data issue with Schwab or TD Ameritrade. I'm not going to worry about it currently. I only care about this one and this one. This is the first stock we played this morning. It's been bouncing between that channel from 492 to 539. Probably could have gotten multiple plays off of it, bouncing between the two support and resistance levels. A lot of stocks do crash at open. That's why we play pullbacks. We don't chase green candles because of that crash at open. If they run up at market open, we wait for that pullback to make an entry. That way we don't suffer the red candle after the big green one. Pullbacks is where the money is, not chasing green candles. Good morning, GMAC. CYTO had a strong pullback, may not go far. We can set this level down here. I know one thing that's for sure, we are on top of every mover this morning. Everybody's watching every stock. Let me see you do that with a paid streamer service. On a paid streamer service, once they've been issued out there, they disappear. Let's see if it comes back down for the retest of 539. That's not very high above 539. I think that's showing weakness. It's not a rally. I can see it did run up all the way to 594 and pull back down to 539. There is a possibility for a bounce. Currently up 171%, so you kind of have to throw that caution in there as well. Thank you, Miller Time Man. SNTG needs a lot of volume to move. It doesn't have it. William, I put it out there over the weekend. I just created it about a day ago for y'all viewers. I've had it for quite some time. I have scans that I just forget about sometimes. Then I break them back out because sometimes not every scan works all the time. That's why we have multiple scans. I can sort by RVOL. Let's see what colors mean. So green means the RVOL is higher than normal. This is below normal. I guess I'm going to say they're moving up, but above normal. I may have it broken down for you in descriptions. I don't know if I do or not. I don't ever use it though. I probably just should make more space and take it off because I'm concentrating on numbers. Not these numbers, these numbers. This is where the money is. Yes, this does tell me that volume is higher than normal. This tells me buyers and sellers are higher than normal. SXTC still trying to get higher. It is break time. I'm going to take 10 minutes here. Thanks for the reminder. I wasn't even looking at the clock. Time is flying this morning. I'll be back in 10. All right, I am back. IFBD making a move. Other low volume stock. I'm going to stay clear of them today. I don't want to lose another $500. Market open, I'll be playing the higher volume stocks only. If they don't die off, that is. That's been happening. So about 8:25, we are going to change our scans over. SXTC. Being pumped up here before market open. It will pull back before the bell rings, so be cautious of that. You're not going to go into the open session with a profit. They're going to take them before the bell rings. Nice climb. We knew this one was going to be a winner. This was the first one we played this morning. Was a good opening on pre-market, right into the profit right at the start. There they go, taking the profit now. So about 5 more minutes, we'll change our scans. I'm thinking this is going to be the play at market open. This stock right here, the very first one from this morning. It looks the most promising. Jeff, I don't know anybody that's good enough to make that call that it's going to go up or down at open. Very volatile at market open. Anything can happen at any given minute. So over in the magic scan, we're looking at SXTC and ADTX at market open. Could be either one of these. Randy, I'm live 5 days a week, 6 a.m. Central Time to 9:30. All of these streams are recorded over on YouTube. Just click the live category and you'll find every one of them. You can watch me do this over and over and over for many, many videos. $369 viewers this morning. Thank you guys for showing up. Let's keep the ratings up, keep YouTube's attention so that they keep pushing us up the ladder. What we do here is very profitable. The lesson is out of this world. You're actually learning for somebody that's been trading for over 30 years. I used to do this in my mind, and I put it in an indicator so I could teach everybody else what I was doing. You hang out with us starting at 5:55 a.m. You have to be ready for market open. You need to be already set up, ready to pull the trigger before the bell rings at 6 a.m. Central Time, because profits happen immediately after the market opens. You'll see this, do this over and over and over every morning. It's the same thing. It's like rinse and repeat. We do the same play, watch the same indicators, unless I create a new one, of course. And a lot of the members are profitable. If they're not profitable, they realize, well, I didn't follow the rules, and I'm guilty of that as well. Shane, I'm going to sit here all day long if this market ever turns around. I will be constantly making money right alongside of every member. Right now, the market's been dying flat about 9 to 9:30. And I don't sit here for 6 hours waiting on the next one to pop up that might not pop up. So I've been cutting it off at 9:30. All right, let's get the scans changed. Let's go to the 50-minute over here. So this scan's now looking back 50 minutes instead of 30 like the pre-market. We're going to put the high flyers here. If you don't know what the high flyers is, you have to know what moving averages are. These are moving averages. So this scan is looking for the moving averages to be stacked. And when I say stacked, the 5 is over the 13, the 13 is over the 21, the 21 is over the 34. So they're in the proper order for the stocks to fly. That's what this scan is looking for. So as those moving averages stack up, they're going to be listed here. This is a very good scan to watch for profits, but you got to keep a close eye on it. I'm going to leave the magic scan here. I want to see what's happening right now. It's telling me these two stocks are good for market open. Hopefully it's telling me the truth, and we done have a good scan for selecting the ones that to be watched at market open. I don't know if that's accurate information, but I'm assuming so because these two are the ones we played this morning, and they were the strongest. High Flyers is High Flyers. You may just have an updated version, and I may not have updated mine. So chances are I did a tweak, and I couldn't call it the same name, so I put High Flyers 2. So we have about a minute and a half to go. If you've never been here at market open, this column is going to get very volatile. You won't know heads from tails. You won't know which one's going up or down. You're pretty much going to have to wait and see. If I click on one and I see that it's running up, we won't be chasing green candles. We'll be waiting on that green candle to stop, pull back for a good entry, and then play the bounce back up on the pullback. They're hard to find at market open because it's so volatile. So if you have your system set up on your computer, you may see something I don't see. That's why it's very important you set yourself up. Don't count on me 100%. I'm here to give the lesson, show the indicators, but you need to learn how to discover these stocks at market open. And that is a task in itself. If the market was good, we would wait for the market to calm down. And if the volume didn't die off on the market after 9 o'clock, we could find stocks all day long. But currently, we're in a bad week. Actually, it's a good week for the holidays, but there's not much volume this week, and you get trapped and can't get in or out of a stock. So be careful. Make sure the stock has high volume before you get in, and good luck to you. All right, our first runner. Nice run up. So Magic Scan was good on this one. Let's see if we can get it to close up here at resistance somewhere and not fall off the map. I'm watching the other one. The other one's pulling back, the ADTX. SXTC looking strong. It's got a wick on the top, so be careful. Waiting on this candle to close. Hopefully we'll get a pullback on it from this higher level. If it doesn't sell off first, and it looks like the sellers are coming in. Tall wicks on the top are bad news. Is this a pullback? It's not looking promising with a tall wick on the top of that first green candle. I was hoping it would move over. Sellers are right up there with the buyers. Keep an eye on Dominator. That red line's above the green. I'm going to mark that resistance. It may not be a true resistance. They may just blow right through it. Waiting for these sellers to go away. Right now, 602 is the resistance level. Tall wicks on the top. Red lines above the green one in Dominator. Got to really focus on Dominator. It's going to tell the story. You need to see that red line drop and that green line take off. Pulling back, may pull all the way down to 539. I may not need to set a level here. We are at 539, maybe get a bounce up from here. Let's see if they can push it back up. Not looking good on the dominator, so don't just jump into this trade. I'm seeing the green buyers coming up. Showing weakness. It is holding 539. That's a good sign. Not looking good. Looks like it's going to sell off. Still holding 539. It keeps bouncing back up to that resistance, that support level. Back up to 539. Will we get the reversal toward the upside? Let's see what happens here. This would be a good gain if we could get it. Long tail on the bottom's looking good. Need to get that bounce. Still holding at 539. Them sellers are on top of it, that's for sure. Looks like they're going to keep it down. I'll probably give up on it in a minute. I'm down about 80 bucks on it. I took a small piece of it and it went the other direction. That's my luck. If I can get back up to 539, I'll get out with a $40 loss. Yeah, I'm going to bail on it. That's a $100 loss for me on a bad one. I jumped the gun on it. I shouldn't have. I played the candle back here, and the next one caught me. That's 2 days this week I got caught by a big red candle, and that is a stupid move on my part. BKKT on the move. Well, sometimes you can follow the rules and sometimes they don't work out. That's how I got stung. I played the bounce off of support and the big red candle came behind it. Unexpectedly, it happens. Well, I did everything right. It just didn't go right. Fridays. I often tell myself I'm not trading on Fridays. I should stick to that rule. Just play pre-market. After the market opens, give it up. Could have a pullback happening here on BKKT. Let's see if we can get a little bit on this one. See if it bounces back up to 275. It's probably going to sting whoever, just like I got stung. So on FSR, this is when I entered, and it went up and went boop. Sometimes you can plan the perfect entry and they don't work out. It can happen. That's what happened to me right there. I was actually up 100. I ended up down 100. I'll take a look at Mara since it's running. Well, it's acting like a Friday. Got to really watch Fridays. They are unpredictable. Kind of calming down already. Already getting these black spots up here with no volume spikes. Rich, I was playing the bounce. The bounce didn't happen. Since it was a strong stock in pre-market, I gave it too much credit, I guess you could say. That's what I get for assuming. To me, $80, $100 loss, that's a small loss to me. Of course, any loss I hate. Not seeing any spikes, green spikes, that is. Like everything's kind of leveling out. BYND, probably late on it since you called it out. It is rising. Don't think I would chase the green candles, being it's Friday. I already had one red day. My red day was on Tuesday, I believe. I'm still green today from this morning's pre-market, but I did lose 100 of my profit. Good job, David. BYND, very low volume, 32,000 on the last candle, 32 on this one, but pulling back. May get a pullback on it. On low volume, I don't think I will chance it. I want to keep some profit. With my luck, it'll be bad entry, bad exit. Kind of hard to do that, Sonia, on market open. Everything's so volatile, jumping up and down. You don't know which one to watch. It's kind of like shooting at a star and hoping you hit one. AFBD pulling back. ADTX still holding that price level. It's struggling, but it's holding it. MBOT channeling. Thank you, Ramala G, for your contribution. God bless you. See you later, Andy. Have a blessed weekend and Happy New Year's to everybody. Market's going to sleep. Took my $100 and went to bed. Now I can't get it back. Not seeing much activity in the volume spike column. Going to say the party's over for Friday, unless something happens to move. Happy New Year's to you, Joel. God bless you. They all look good, but they don't do anything. They'll give you a green candle and go back to red. See you later, Dusty. God bless you. Happy New Year's. See you later, Fire Medic Dave. God bless you. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everyone. so I don't have to keep repeating it 300 times. Robert, you need to sign my book. I will not trade on Fridays. I had to sign it again. ADTX. It's over here in Magic. Good job, Mark. Happy New Year's, Hawa. Man, them big red candles are here today, that's for sure. Like they're cleaning out the books to start a new one on next week. Good job, Henry. Good job, Nano. And you did it on a Friday, so that's really good. That's impressive. See you later, JC. God bless you. Happy New Year's. See you later, James. God bless you. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you, Will. God bless you. Good job, MDV. Good job, Flo. Thank you, Jason Cole, for your donation. God bless you and Happy New Year's. Yeah, volume has been an issue, especially this week. Between the holidays, everybody's still taking vacation. SNTG trying to make a move here. Looking promising. Very few sellers on this one. The red line is below the green. Do have a resistance level at 347. And we're up there to past that 347. A nice bounce. or I should say a nice rise. It wasn't a bounce. It was working its way up. And we're right into a halt. Good job, MDV. Glad you got out before the halt. It's usually 10% of the price. So the halt probably started in this candle here and then went up. If it rises too fast, they're going to slow it down. That's why I prefer pre-market. They don't stop them. They don't halt them unless it's halted on news. And that's rare in pre-market. All right, my time is running down. If you haven't joined my YouTube channel, please do so. It's very important that you watch the videos, like the videos, comment on the videos. Let's keep this information going for free. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm putting the link down here in the chat box. If you're not a member of our Discord, you need to be. That's where everybody's hanging out. There's over 3,000 investors over there. All of the scripts, videos, help, everything you could ask for is over on Discord. Join our Discord channel. That's where you're going to get knowledge and get help. Like this live stream, if you haven't done so, let's keep the stream going. Let's let YouTube keep pumping it out there for us. Let's stay in that rating if we are the #1 streamer on pre-market. We need to keep it going. Keep things rolling. If you did some good this morning and you feel like paying it forward, the way you do that is through donations. They're not mandatory, but they are definitely good for us to keep the channel going. Or if you want to go to Patreon and just do a monthly fee, you can choose your amount over there from $5 to $30. It's up to you. Other than that, we do this 5 days a week. I hope you all return, and I know you will, because most of you made some money this morning. You saw what could happen. It's all about watching volume. And it's all about watching price action. Once you learn that and learn what we're doing here, you'll figure it out. It doesn't take too long. Just make sure you study, learn what candles are, learn what moving averages are, learn what volume spikes are. You need to know a lot more than what I just have on my screen. You have to have knowledge. You have to know what to expect when you enter a trade, not just guess that it's going to be green and you're going to make money. It doesn't work that way. Thank you, Trump, for your contribution. Thank you, Flo. God bless both of you, and you have a blessed New Year's. Thank you, my Flash. Same to you. Thank you, Rich. God bless you, brother. Happy New Year's. Same to you, Clash. God bless you and Happy New Year's. You're welcome, Rich. Just saw your comment up there. Thank you, Francisco. God bless you and Happy New Year's to you. Big Mike, Chris, Marilyn, Rich, Soft Mech. God bless you all and have a blessed New Year's. Same to you, Scott. God bless you. Happy New Year's. Thank you, Trudy. God bless you. Same to you. Thank you, Picker. Same to you. God bless you. Yeah, it must be a longer than normal halt on SNTG. G2, God bless you. Have a good New Year's. Thank you, Rich. Happy New Year's to you. God bless you. Thank you, Alfredo, for your contribution. Greatly appreciated. God bless you and Happy New Year's to you. Thank you, Trudy. If I didn't tell you, God bless you. Happy New Year's. Scrolling through the list before I get out of here. Well, Happy New Year's to everybody if I missed you, and God bless you. My time has expired, and I will see you on the next trading day. Thank you very much for your participation this morning, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.